you do have an actual medical background and a degree. Like, so right now, if one of us passed out, if Law,
I just kick it.
If he just has some sort of shortness of breath or something, you could.
I know a guy that could treat that. I think at this point. I used to be a physician. I had an HMO here in LA, internal medicine, like general practice. So yeah, I general practitioners kind of know. You know a little bit about everything. You're not good at any one thing, but.
But Duke undergrad, North Carolina medical degree.
Yeah, but a Duke fan.
Any
Duke fan.
there?
I'm not even gonna be diplomatic about it. I was like one of the early Cameron crazies.
Did you paint your face? Did you do that?
I did not paint my face, but I was very. I went to all the. Freshman
Who was there
year.
when you were there?
Rick Fox was there.
Well, it was at UNC, but who was at Duke?
At Duke, it was Christian Leitner was there. Bobby Hurley.
You were there for
I was there.
You were there.
I had graduated right before they won their 91-92 championship. Then I went to Carolina Med School. But while I was at Carolina Med School, I had a dark blue Mustang. I wore Duke paraphernalia everywhere. And we would have to park at the Dean Dome to go to med school at UNC. And I was just I was really obnoxious.
You were an outlier.
I was an outlier, and I was proud of it. And I'm much more chill now. I have a bunch of Carolina friends, but at that time I was hardcore.
Ken Jeong here on the Rich Eisen Show. So you're an NBA guy. So you're a hoops guy, pretty much.
Hoops guy, pretty much.
We saw. I mean, your Instagram, your Twitter is just littered, for the lack of a better phrase, with pictures of you. And a bunch of NBA players. There you are, being carried by Matt Barnes and DeAndre Jordan in a blue suit.
Yeah, we're just going to Chili's for a brunch. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I think that was at a Hangover premiere. But I'm just a big NBA fan, and I've gotten to go to some Clipper games, and I don't know. I think growing up in North Carolina, growing up with basketball, is just kind of in my blood. So. I'm just kind of an NBA junkie for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't even play.
So you don't even have a game?
I don't even have a game. No, I used to play as a kid, but I don't even play now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like an outlet. It's just I don't know. I just grew up on hoops, and I grew up loving Michael Jordan, and then that transferred in my life because even though I went to Duke when I was a kid, I was a big Carolina fan. I loved Michael Jordan, and then. And I would follow his career, and then from that moment, I loved Phil Jackson. I read Sacred Hoops, which to this day is still like probably my favorite book is Sacred Hoops, because it's just the Zen Buddhism and then relating that to basketball and to life. It's just it's very applicable. So
sure. And Steph Curry didn't even go to UNC,
right?
Duke or NC State.
Davidson. Just
right?
Crazy. Davidson.
They basically looked at him and said, "Hey, you don't have a place here."
And I think that's why his appeal is so immense, because he appeals to every underdog in life. I think people watch him and say, "Wow, if he can do it, I can do it." Although I don't know if that's necessarily the case, because he has this God-given talent to shoot from anywhere. That he has innate talent,
right?
Like, and he's an incredible passer. I mean, people talk about his shooting, but no one really talks about how amazing his ball handling and his passing skills are, which is, he just controls, he's just all tempo.
He's incredible. And then the show that he puts on before the game, too, where he's dribbling with both hands.
I've never seen a live, oh my goodness.
He's shooting from the tunnel. He takes a shot from about 50 feet away. It really is great.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.